Monster Girl Monday today. And, well, LAMIA won the vote, as you can probably tell. I'm good, Sam. Thank you for asking. I was a bit unwell over the weekend, but mostly better now. Hello, Bray. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Hello, Hexabyte. I guess it's morning for you now, isn't it? Normally it's morning for me. I'm good, Rin. Thank you. That's alright, Heavy. I appreciate you coming in and saying hello. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Coco. How are you guys today? It's our first stream with my new time, or streaming time. Oh, hang on. Let me get myself comfortable. I need to pick my microphone up so that I can utilize it properly, like this. Thank you, Hexabyte. You have a great day. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Yeah, I thought perhaps LAMIA would be a popular one, and well, turns out it was. Yeah, I'm feeling better, Gaming Devil. Thank you. Hello, Doom. How are you doing today? It's nice to see you. Yeah, I always appreciate when you guys are willing to come and hang out. Willing and able. Come and keep me entertained for a little while. It's always appreciated. And thank you, Vulcan. I am much better. Alright, Kogon. I suppose I'll see you when you get home. You cheer. Oh, Doom, thank you so much for the pins. Definitely. They're the real stars. Everyone who supports on Patreon or YouTube or Twitch subs, they make the magic happen. Thank you, Vulcan. I thought green would be nice for LAMIA. That's alright, Gaming Devil. They were a bit early for me too. I had to change my schedule around a little bit because I have some new appointments that I have to do. Oh my goodness, if I go too far then the part of the snake tail immersion broken. Hang on. Okay, I'll sit down nicely. I'll have to sit here with nice posture. Not like a little gremlin. Unfortunately, Doom, I can't stream on YouTube. Well, for one thing, YouTube and Twitch have different rules about what you can stream, but also YouTube hasn't been playing nicely with my streaming software for some reason. But so I decided to stick with Twitch for live streaming, but I do still upload my VODs onto my second channel. You didn't see anything, Gaming Devil. The illusion, the immersion is broken. One sec, I need to finish my drink. Medusa, you think so? Doom, thanks again for the bits. I don't know, I guess Medusa in the original myths didn't actually have snakes, or I mean snakes for hair. That was something that was written in, well, 1,000 years later by the Romans. That's why everyone thinks Medusa has snakes for hair. Actually, the Romans changed quite a lot of Medusa's story. I thought it might be you, Caesar. I wasn't 100% sure because of the username, but I worked it out. Sorry, Devil. Hello, Dragon Slayer. How are you doing today? Yeah, I wish there was a way for Twitch to mute them or something. Would be good. I'm glad to hear it, Dragon. Yes, but there's I don't think there's any actual evidence that the Gorgons had snakes for hair. In fact, I think the whole idea of the Gorgons, which is Medusa and her sisters, having snakes for hair, is based on one line in I can't remember what it was. I think it was by the Roman poet Ovid. He rewrote the story, and there's one line that describes a snake-like hair when Medusa is changed. In the original story, Medusa was always a monster. She was born as one. And her relationship with Poseidon was a mutual one. They were lovers. Hello, Pika. How are you doing today? I don't know if I'll be doing any subathons. I don't know how I feel about them. I don't like the idea of forcing myself to stream, like, for a very, very long time and just burning myself out. Especially when Twitch isn't exactly my main platform. And most of my income comes from Patreon, so I need to be careful not to do too much all at once. I'm very delicate. I'm very fragile. Vulcan with the early routine. You have to get in early or else someone else will take it. Vulcan, I want to tell you something very, very special, alright? I want to tell you that you, Vulcan, are a very new follower. Very, very good boy. In the LAMIA Queen audio, gosh, that brings back memories. That was a very long time ago. It was probably one of my first, I think. Well, she puts the listener in the labyrinth so that she can hunt him. Yeah, that's right, sir. Yeah, that was my very first one, but the LAMIA Queen was, well, I think I made it within the first 2 weeks of starting my channel. I don't really remember. Back then I was doing a video a day at least. I was, try-harding. Hello, Kidson. How are you doing today? I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. Oh yes, the microwave girl. That's a niche video. I guess maybe I should speak with a more snaky voice. I'll have to try and remember to speak like that, but I'll probably forget. My bad. Yes, I don't think anyone has ever survived an encounter with the microwave girl. She's perhaps one of the most deadly monster girls in the basement. I don't think they'll stop anytime soon. Hello, Turtle. Do you want me to read it out? Okay, I can. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. Hello there. We've been trying to reach you regarding your vehicle's extended warranty. Almost, Doom. Almost. I don't really pay attention to the numbers too much. Yeah, that is one of my favorites, Gaming Devil. Hello, Lizard Wizard. How is everyone? That's a bit of a Freudian slip. Behave. Okay, what was I saying? Everyone seems good enough. Thanks for asking. But more importantly, how are you doing today, Lizard Wizard? The VTuber Awards? I'm not really following that kind of thing. I don't know much about that. King Kenpachi, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Oh, and Shadow, thank you for the follow. Did I say that? I think you followed right when I was doing that redeem earlier. And I meant to say thank you, but I can't remember if I did or not. Either way, thank you so much for the follow. New follower. Turtle, or Box Turtle. I think I'll just call you Turtle if that's alright. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hello, Train Master. How are you doing? That's exciting, Doom. I've only been streaming for like 2 months, so I'm not sure if I deserve to be nominated for the VTuber awards. I'm glad to hear it, Lizard. I think it'll work more for most people, because I was streaming in the morning, like Europe time, and now it's the early evening Europe time, so I think right about now most of the Americans should be waking up. Unless they have a silly sleep schedule. I'm glad you're good, Train Master. I hope you feel better soon, Gaming Devil. To be honest, Doom, I didn't really like streaming games that much. I much prefer doing ASMR. When I stream games, I have to use my brain too much. I could, Sam, but I'd have to recreate them with my light 2D model, which might not be that easy. Hi, Dark TV, how are you doing today? I'm good, thank you for asking. Oh no, Devil, quite a bit more than that. At least 3. No, Doom. I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of all of that stuff. I prefer to just stream and have a good time. The whole VTuber world is a bit much for an old thing like me. Hello, Invictus, how are you today? Yes, I've changed my streaming schedule. So today's the first stream where I'll be streaming at this time of day. Thank you, Doom. I suppose one vote counts for something, right? The real pirate, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hello, Riley, how are you doing? And thank you, Train Master. Lizard Wizard, thank you so much for the follow. I guess, I can permit you. If anyone wants to check it out. Well, not to brag, Gaming Devil, but, you know, I get quite a lot of followers every stream. I am undeniably irresistible. Oh, that didn't work. I'm sure anyone that wants to find it can find it easily if they Google it. Don't worry about it. Actually, I'm called Shortcake because I'm actually very tall. No, Doom, I'm not doing anything like that now. New follower. Sasanovich? I don't think that's how to say your name, but thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Oh, at least 8, Sam. Hello, Roxas. Oh, that's a terrible one. You should feel ashamed for that one. What did the sushi say to the bee? Wasabi. Gory, thank you so much for the follow. You really appreciate it. Sorry, Roxas. I suppose it is cute, but it's also it's very much so a dad joke. Doom, thank you again for the bins. That's exciting, Train Master. Oh yes, Gaming Devil, 8 feet tall. Hello, Devastator. Alright, see you later, Doom. Thanks for the bits and thanks for coming by to say hello. I'm sure I could say. How are you doing, Devastator? Did I ask that already? I think I might have. The last rule about double following. What do you mean my Twitch rules? What are we talking about? I'm confused. Is there a rule like that? I wrote them such a long time ago, I don't remember what it even says. To follow Twitch etiquette. That means behave in a way that Twitch would approve of, and that's generally approved of in wider Twitch communities. I know, Sam, but I can also make new monster girls. I don't need to use the old ones. Well, that's true. But it's less about Twitch's rules than how you generally should behave on Twitch. example, you don't go in and start spamming links to your own Twitch stream or something. Just general good manners. And that's true, Gaming Devil. That's alright, Roxas. We love a good joke here. After all, every stream, all of my lovely viewers tune in to the biggest joke around. Well, unfortunately, I don't get to choose them. I have it set to not play ads, or like to play ads once every hour, whether or not I almost said twatch. Whether or not Twitch follows that, I don't know. I have no control over that. Oh, look, a big piggy. How cute. Hello, Vladisek. How are you doing today? You and your beautiful piggy. Thanks, Happy. Hello, Mr. Firefly. Oh, you're not allowed to call me Mummy. We decided on that rule a week or two ago, that only Twitch subscribers are allowed to call me Mummy. That's one of the benefits. Hello, Pentasquares. Hello, Yoravi. How are you guys doing? Hello, Velcor. God, where's everyone jumping in now? Someone else must have stopped streaming, am I right? A bit of a Freudian slip there. Follow. Brandos, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Oh, I've been a bit unwell over the, past weekend, Eurovi, but I'm better now. Yes, you do, Invictus. My favourite monster girl. It's hard to say because there's so many different ones. Mr. Firefly, thank you so much for the follow. I do have a soft spot for Eldritch girls. Maybe Night Gaunt. I'm not sure. Hello, Pentasquares. Did I say hello? I don't remember if I did or not. I think I did. Yes, I did change my schedule, Velko. And this is my first stream at this time. Fun soft spots, that's one way to put it. Wow, you're a V, congratulations. New follower. Nagunak, thank you so much for the follow. My giantess audios, what about them? What are we talking about? Oh, you mean which one's my favourite? I don't know. I can't really remember them anymore. Maybe the automaton. The giantess automaton. And the listener is the mechanic who then climbs into her chest and fixes her broken heart. Perhaps I'm a bit of a romantic. I think Eldritch girls are quite popular. I do, Mr. Firefly. Hello, LG, how are you doing? I changed up my schedule, so I'll be streaming this time 3 times a week. On Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Hello, Stuart, how are you doing? I know, very exciting stuff. Actually, Mr. Firefly, I have talked about this a little bit on Patreon already with my patrons, but in probably December, nothing's finalized yet, but I will be making a new tier on Patreon that will have access to a new giantess audio every week. It is it's 5:40 for me in Eastern European time. In the UK, I think they're 2 hours behind, so it must be almost 4 o'clock there. Well, Belko, I'm happy to have you. Good, LG. Just don't fall asleep at work. I do already have quite a lot of that Lizard Wizard on Patreon. Obviously, that kind of thing isn't really allowed on YouTube. I don't know if it's allowed on Twitch. Probably not, but I have seen a streamer that makes content created to that specific target audience, but I don't know if that's allowed or not. Whoops. Never mind. Oh no. My microphone cable got stuck on my boobs. That's understandable, Stuart. Unfortunately, I can't cater to everyone, whilst also maintaining a decent schedule for myself. Emmanuel, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Oh, really, LG? I always love to fall asleep to the sounds of a jackhammer. Probably Velgor, but I think they made it, as far as I am aware, they are Twitch partner don't know. I have no idea if it's allowed or not. I would assume or imagine that Twitch doesn't approve of fetish content. But, well, what would I know? I'm but a mere slave trying to follow their rules. That's alright, Stuart. I am not holding you prisoner here, don't worry. Oh, happy. The auto mod caught your chat. Hello, Economy Me. How are you doing today? I don't know. Listen. That one was a little bit of a. I don't remember. I think I recorded it and made the video in one day, just because I thought the idea was funny. Mr. Venom, thank you so much for the follow. I thought so, happy. I was surprised when I saw the account because they were partnered and they were doing very obviously fetish related content. So I wasn't sure if that was allowed or if they just slipped through the cracks of Twitch. I don't know. I'm not naming any names. I don't want to get anyone in trouble with the big bad Twitch mods. Not Twitch mods. What's the word? Twitch. The Twitch police. There's no little chat today. I couldn't find the one that matched the skin tone. I didn't have time to make it. But, well, you're supposed to be all wrapped up in my snake tail, so I guess that counts. I think you're right, LG. I think so, Gaming Devil. And thank you, Vulcan. Always watching, Sam. Yeah, I think so, Happy. But I feel like if you get to the point where you're like a big creator that has like 100, 200 viewers per stream, like how does Twitch let that just happen? Maybe they don't care as long as they're making money. Wherepore, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I have no idea, Stuart. What is that emote, Happy? I like it. Milkshakes Daddy. That's an interesting username. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you for letting me know, Stuart. I will keep that in mind if I ever need information on British military vehicles. It is. I don't think corporations like Twitch and YouTube really care if someone's bringing them in that much money. Unless there's a controversy, then they move on to cleanup duty. I like the idea of doing a tank girl ASMR. Maybe the listener can be sitting inside the tank girl. I guess that works. And her voice can be all echoey, like she's inside a tank. Hello, Tornado. How are you doing today? That's like that game. What is it? The tank dating simulator, but they're anime girls. It's like puns and models or something. I don't remember. I think it came out quite a while ago. You have a soft spot for LAMIAs. I think a lot of people do. I think, honestly, the LAMIA is the gateway monster girl. You know, you first watch that, what's that show called? About the guy and the monster girls. I can't remember it for the life of me. And, you get introduced to LAMIAs, and then that's it. Once you're hooked on LAMIAs, you just sink deeper and deeper down into the monster girl rabbit hole. New follower. Maybe, I don't remember the name of the game. Jade the Witch, thank you so much for the follow, I really appreciate it. Is it? I don't think it is. Girls und Panzer. Let me see, I'm gonna check. This is important. Don't mind me, I'm just typing one-handed like a boomer. No, I'm thinking about it. When did that come out? 2015? No, there was a dating sim with tanks. Tank dating simulator. Panzer Models Tank Dating Simulator. Came out in 2016. There you go. I think one of them turns out to be a Nazi tank. I guess you probably couldn't do that these days. Oh, I guess back then you couldn't do it back then either, could you? But it was I don't know if I ended up finishing it or if I just played it once just because it was funny. It was a long time ago, but I remember that it exists. That's all I remember. And it's like you're going to school or something, you're the guy going to college or a new school or whatever, and you meet all these anime girls that are obviously like interested in you, but then they're like a bit weird, or they say a bit strange things, like related to tanks or war or whatever, and then like the plot twist is that you find out that all of the anime girls are actually tanks. Bye, heavy, see you later. But it's written in a way that the protagonist has no idea that he's started going to a tank school or something. Yeah, I think arachnes are very popular. popular as well. If you do a tank girl ASMR, a British Matilda Mark II. Oh, thank you, Stuart. I'll keep that in mind. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not. That could have been like the sickest burn ever in Tank Talk. New follower. Hello, Specular. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the follow. Good timing. He died as he lived riding tanks. Oh no. Oh my, oh my. God, my hands are getting sweaty. You guys are just too cute, making me nervous. Okay. Alright, Stuart. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I think, well, quite a lot of animes and things are quite similar nowadays. There's definitely a cookie cutter mold that a lot of them fit into. I'm good, Specular. Thank you so much for asking. How are you doing today? That's the kind of thing you get here, Gaming Devil. I just realised that 2015 is almost 10 years ago. I'm not okay. Formulaic. See? Thank you, Lizard Wizard. But you know what I was trying to say. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. So I just have to think of the best way that I could explain something with the vocabulary that my brain offers up at the time. Oh no, hopefully you feel better soon, Specular. Just call in sick from work, take the day off, treat yourself. If you can. No, Lizard Wizard, I haven't watched anime for many years. I watched it when I was a kid and when I was a teenager, but those days are long since gone. I know Specular sometimes is a struggle. Still, I hope you feel better soon. That's good. Hopefully you're properly on the mend then. Cooked biscuit, thank you you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I don't know, I think there's some beauty in growing old, Lizard Wizard. Also, I mean, you will grow old eventually. You can't prevent wrinkles and your body breaking down forever. At least to some degree. Obviously you can a bit with diet or exercise and avoiding certain things, but we will all get old eventually. I'm glad to hear it, Specular. Alright, Gaming Devil, see you later. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hello, Cooked Biscuit, how are you doing today? I'm good, Stereo, what about you? New subscriber. Oh, Specular, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. I'm good, Biscuit. Thank you so much for asking. I really appreciate it, Specular. Thank you so much. Sorry, Russian Taco. Nothing like pondering, getting old, and having an existential crisis whilst trying to get your pants clean. Alright, Lizard Wizard, see you later. Thanks so much for stopping by. Oh, that's exciting, Stereo. What are you going to play first, Stereo? Thank you for the bit, Specular. Maybe LG. Although, I don't think that's gonna be quite as utopian as that sounds. Hello, Superior Spider, how are you doing? New follower. Got next, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. You're going to play Baldur's Gate. That's exciting. I got very hooked on it when it first came out. It was a little bit of a problem. Now I've settled down though. Oh, I haven't played Mario Kart since I was a kid, I think. I'd like to get a Nintendo console so that I can play it, but I feel like spending, well, I don't know, $1,000+ on a console just to play Mario Kart is not a good financial decision. And not one that I can afford, at least. If I was mega super rich, I guess I could spend $1,000 a day without worrying. How crazy is that to think some people live a life like that, where money just doesn't have any value anymore because you've got so much of it. I can't imagine what that feels like. I have heard of War Thunder. I don't think it's quite my type of game. Zinka, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. An ASMR where your Monster Girl plushie comes to life. I do have one like that, with a living doll from the Monster Girl Encyclopedia, and your doll comes to life, but not a plushie. Kind of makes me think about Bogey. She's like a big cuddly teddy bear, isn't she? I think so, LG. I hope you're enjoying it, Stereo. No, that's alright, Stuart. I don't have much time to play games anymore. Definitely specular. Basically a bogey, but without the whole sadness thing, comforting thing, weird mummy vibes thing. Hello, Emmy. What kind of mischief have you been up today? Oh yes, there's some new emotes. As Emmy has discovered already. Twitch let you put 5, I think it was, follower amounts for anyone to use. So that's exciting. You fainted at work? Oh no. Are you okay? That's cute, Sam. Fainted? Oh, I thought that was just a typo on your end. Fainted? What does that mean? I mean, if you feign, that's to like fake something. What does it mean to faint with an E? Am I stupid? Yeah, it means faked. So you faked work? Oh. Hang on, I'm a little bit slow. You mean you pretended to work? God. You know, you probably should have just said that in the first place, rather than, Why does this always happen? The moment Emmy comes into the chat, everything goes into, chaos. Oh god, I almost choked on air. What the heck? I breathed in too much and my lungs couldn't take it. What the hell's wrong with me? Oh, Cindering Thief, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I think a LAMIA could probably crush a tank. I like to think so. A little bit long in the posterior region, but that's alright. Well, it's a good thing you're here, Specular. That's just what I'm here for. Hello, Whale, how are you doing? I haven't seen you for ages. What have you been up to? The LAMIA, the tail is meant to look like it's already wrapped around the chat or the viewer, but I got a little bit carried away and I just kept putting more and more tail. I got very excited when I was setting up the stream, okay? I don't know what a Warhound Scout Titan is, and I really don't think you should expect me to either, to be honest. Welcome back, Kokon. Hopefully you made it home safe.
New follower.
Hiyosora, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I agree, Velgor. Never enough. Never enough tail. Oh, Specular, thank you so much for the gift sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
New subscriber.
Is it really? It is really long, but it's meant to be. It's supposed to look like it's wrapping around whoever's watching. I don't know, I thought it looked good. Specular. Alright, I have something very, very special to tell you. Alright? Let me get comfortable. Okay, you ready?
New follower.
Bixton, thank you so much for the follow. Alright, Specular, I want you to know that you are a very, 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 very good boy. Alright, and don't forget it. Am I sure I'm not the wild serpent from Nordic mythology? No, not quite that long. I don't think I would fit around the world. As much as I might like to. And that's alright, Specular. Jan, you know, I don't think I've told you yet today, but I think you're looking exceptionally adorable today. Really, you are. You look so cute. All wrapped up in my coils.
New follower.
Foo Peppa TM. Okay, I know I've already butchered that one. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Please tell me how to say your name. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to talk a bit more like this, but I forgot. My bad. Aoi? Oh my god. Aoi, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry if I didn't say your name right. Apparently I'm on a streak of saying everyone's name wrong. I'm gonna call you BB, that's a good idea. Peachy Princess, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. They are, Sam. Don't you forget it. Definitely, I think LAMIAs give the best hugs. What's up, Coco? I think I'm gonna make dumplings for dinner today. What are you guys gonna have for dinner? Have you got snow there yet, Kogan? I just did a little burp into your ear. I apologize. It just slipped out. First one's free. After that, you gotta pay. Why does streaming always make me so hungry? I think they're gonna be with like mincemeat and onions and garlic inside. Like I guess pierogies is probably the best name, or best known name. Like Eastern European ones. Well, that's why it works so well, sir. Because LAMIAs need to snuggle in order to warm up. Oh, a hamburger, how exciting, Vulcan. I like homemade hamburgers, they're really good. But there's so much work. Like having to cut up all the salad and then cook the meat and then toast the buns. I'm too lazy for that most of the time. Unless I'm cooking for someone else. If I'm just cooking for me, then I just do simple stuff.
New follower.
Ground pet. Just read the name. Okay, let me try one more time. Great. Why can't I say it? Ground pounder of mums. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Please don't pound my mum.
New follower.
I Webster. Thank you so much for the follow. Hello, Kaminarin. How are you doing today? Sweet salty sauce? I'm not sure which ones that means. Usually they're served with like a creamy sauce. Ooh, I love spaghetti there. I love a good spaghetti. How are you doing today, ground pounder of mums? I don't think I'm gonna give you a nickname. I think I'm just gonna say ground pounder of mums every time I talk to you, if that's alright. What are you guys talking about, Sam? You guys are sharing cooking lessons. I missed what you're talking about. Oh, spaghetti, right. I didn't miss anything. I'm just a little bit slow. Oh, teriyaki or oyster sauce. That's like Asian dumplings. I'm talking about Eastern European ones. That sounds good, Stereo. Hello, Chupacabra. What's up? The stream's good. Thanks for asking. Okay, let's stop talking about food. I'm getting hungry. Nice, Cameron. I really like spaghetti. I think it's because... Oh my goodness. And Chupacabra, thank you for the bit. For the one bit. It's not that much of a jump scare. It's not that loud in my headset. Because it's just whispering. What was I talking about? Oh, spaghetti. Yeah, I grew up eating spaghetti because, well, both my parents worked. And we were pretty poor. And spaghetti is cheap, so we had it probably like 3 or 4 nights a week. So now it's like my comfort meal because it reminds me of home and my family. Because I haven't lived at home or seen my family in a long time. Most of them are on the other side of the world. And Kitty Karoka, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Oh, you've been doing chores, ground pounder of mums. You can come over and do some of mine if you like. I gotta vacuum my floor. I guess vacuuming isn't the worst chore, is it? I hate doing laundry. That's probably the worst one. A favourite food? I don't know. My problem is that I'm kind of picky when it comes to food. I mean, okay, well, I'm not picky. Like, I eat lots of different foods and try lots of different foods. But I'm very specific in the way that they need to be prepared. I'm a little bit, well, I don't know. Like, things need to be done or cooked the way that I like them. Otherwise, I don't like to eat the food. Like, I got problems. Like, if I, for example, overcook my pasta or my spaghetti, I feel like if it's too mushy or soft, like, I get so disappointed. I feel like, what's even the point of eating? I'd rather just not eat, rather than eat mushy spaghetti. It needs to be how I like it. Poutine? I don't think I've had... Isn't poutine just chips? I've never been to Canada, so I don't... Is it like different to chips, or is it just a different name for chips? Can someone tell me what poutine is? Hand washing dishes? I don't mind doing that. Because I usually just... stand there and I'll be hand washing the dishes and then I can just zone out and be thinking about other stuff. But I hate doing laundry. I used to be like that with tomatoes, actually, Specular. Now I can eat raw tomato, but only if it's like a proper ripe one. I think the problem before was that, like, obviously unripe or like raw tomato that doesn't have any taste isn't good. So I always used to hate raw tomato as a kid and as a teenager. But then once I tried tomatoes from like someone's garden that were like proper, like ripe tomatoes, and they were so good. It's like a completely different food. Fries, gravy, and curds. Ooh, I don't know if that sounds good to me. Curds, really? Like cheese? Is it melted or is it cold? Do I have to Google poutine? Hello, transparent guy. I regret to inform you, but you're not that transparent. In fact, I can't see through you at all. Ooh, mushroom stroganoff. I don't know if I've ever had it specifically, but I've had things like it. I really like mushrooms. Melted? Okay, hang on, I'm gonna Google poutine. Poutine. Ooh. Oh, we have this in Australia. Just without the cheese on it. We call you know what we call it? We call it chips and gravy. We're a very simple lot in Australia. But like hot chips and gravy, it was really like popular when I was back in school and stuff. Like people would get it all the time for like they'd go out of school and get it for lunch and stuff. But that was a long time ago. I don't know if people still eat it. I imagine they do. Hot chips and gravy. That's good stuff. I want it now. I haven't had it since I was probably a teenager, my god. Well, I haven't lived in Australia since I was a teenager. I've never seen it anywhere else except Australia. Oh, I want mushrooms now. Chips with dip, but they look tasty. Yeah, they look good. Chips and gravy is good. I miss it. I guess there are a few things I miss from Australia. We have different stuff compared to the UK or America, or I guess every other country. A horseshoe sandwich? Bread, meat, and chips topped with melted cheese. That does not sound similar at all. How is a sandwich similar to chips and gravy? That sounds like a very American dish. I'm gonna search that one too. This was supposed to be an ASMR stream, but you guys got me talking about snacks. I almost searched horseradish. What's it called? Horseshoe crab? No. Horseshoe bend? No. Sandwich. Oh my god, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? I'm looking at pictures of sandwiches covered in melted cheese, covered in piles of chips. Like you can't even see the sandwich because there's a giant mound of chips on top of it.
New follower.
What the hell is that? Vongo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to my absolutely titillating ASMR stream. The hubris of man. A food stream now, yeah. I suppose it can. As long as I talk like this, we can talk about whatever we want, can't we? I'm so fucking hungry now. A heart attack and a sandwich. I mean, why can't you just have a sandwich and then some chips on the side? Why do you have to put the sandwich and then put the chips on top of it and then cover it all in melted cheese? Like, why can't you just be normal? It's just, I feel like the US is a country of such excess. You can't just have a sandwich with a bowl of fries and some cheese dip. You gotta just pour it all on top of each other in layers. Alright, Specular, thank you so much for stopping by. And thank you so much for the sub and the gift sub. I really appreciate it. Have a great day at work, alright? And Darth Vader? Number 32,999. I didn't realise that there were that many Darth Vaders. Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, stereo here. I think in most European countries, the most common dishes are basically just meat and fish, and some vegetables of some kind, and a sauce. Just in various different shapes and forms and methods of cooking. I think that's pretty standard everywhere, though I guess it depends where you are and what kind of vegetables you eat. I think most countries are like that. Except, I don't know, maybe the US. I have seen some culinary abominations which tend to originate across the pond. No, I've never eaten frog, but I have eaten crocodile. I guess that's a reptile though, not an amphibian. I'm not a fan of French food. I mean, like their main dishes are a bit weird. Some of them are alright, but I think French desserts and pastries and things are a lot better than the savoury dishes. I like more hearty savoury dishes like Eastern European and Northern European, or like Nordic, Scandinavian food's really good. I prefer things more, I guess, simple. I don't know if that's the right word to use. Meat and potatoes in various different forms. Yeah, crocodile's quite good. It tastes a bit like fishy chicken. I think it's got more the texture of fish, but firmer, and like a mild fishy taste. That doesn't sound appetizing, does it, when I put it that way? But really, it doesn't have a lot of taste. It picks up whatever flavors you put on it. Same with kangaroo. Kangaroo's a bit more gamey. Or like it tastes like... I don't even know how do you describe what kangaroo tastes like. It tastes like lighter, maybe? It tastes lighter than beef. It's really lean. It's good though. You can get it in most grocery stores in Australia. At least when I was there you could. I imagine that hasn't changed. Crocodile is a bit more, well, rare I suppose. You can't get crocodile meat in the supermarket. At least not most supermarkets. It's not really something you eat on a daily basis. But things like kangaroo steaks and sausages are quite common. I think beef is probably the most common though. We have a lot of cattle farms in Australia. Just because we've got so much land that's, well, I don't think very good for farming, but it can be used for cattle. Common meats. Well, the thing is, in Australia, kangaroo meat kind of is a common meat. There are probably people that don't like it because they think like, oh, think of the cute little kangaroos. But then they go on to eat a bacon burger and they're eating a cute little cow and a cute little pig, so I don't understand that logic. Yeah, it's interesting how, I guess reptiles have a fishy taste. I wasn't expecting that when I tried it. A flame dragon, Matt, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like snakes are just like fish, but tubes. There you go, that's my little bit of wisdom for today. I mean, like, if you imagine a fish skeleton, but then make it into a tube, right? That's what a snake is. It's a land fish. I mean, if you think about it, they've both got scales, and they both taste similar. It's just one's a tube and one's like flat for swimming. Whereas snakes are tubes so they can go up trees. At least if I was in charge of designing things, that's how it would work. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, Stereo. What are some exciting things that you have there that they don't eat somewhere else? Land eels, see, there you go. That sounds better, LG. I guess eels are a type of fish, aren't they? So I was technically not incorrect. Land eels. Though I guess there are sea snakes, aren't there? There's like water snakes. I'll have to think about this and come back to you guys. I'm not sure how I feel about this realization. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing an ASMR stream. Hang on, come here.
New follower.
Cosmic Edric Space? Oh no, I know I said that one wrong. Cosmic, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I apologize for not saying your name properly.
New follower.
Lone AI, thank you so much for the follow. Are you a real AI? If you're a real AI, I don't trust you. Just a little, Sam.
New follower.
Iggy Wiggy, what a cute name. Thank you so much for the follow. I need to remember not to lean this way, otherwise my tail gets cut off. I gotta lean this way. Oh, I gotta stay in the middle. Alright, there we go. That's better.
New follower.
Psych, thank you so much for the follow. is everyone following all of a sudden? Mr. Rikuri? Okay, that's not that hard to say. I just couldn't read. Thank you so much for the follow. Logic Hawk, thank you for the follow too. And Apex Cookie 420, thank you both for the follow. I don't think your alerts have gone off yet, but I can see your little follow notification. Alright, right it is.
New follower.
Empanada. A piece of dough filled with what you want. That sounds good. I do like my dough full of meat.
New follower.
It's alright, Letheris. Today is Monster Girl Monday, where I dress up as a different monster girl each week. And we do a stream in live 2D cosplay. And today is LAMIA Day. Angel Puppy, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hello Mirage, how are you doing today? Oh, I do like haggis. Haggis is really good. Definitely, Letheris.
New follower.
Clouds, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. It is a bit strange, but it's really, really tasty. No, it's not scary. It's good. It's basically like a sausage, but a bit... Oh yeah, I mean, it's basically like a sausage. But maybe the inside of it is a bit more coarse. It's not made with like fully minced meat. Dream haggis. No. Haggis is good. I've had it quite a few times. Inside is like it's some grain and meat and like spices. Menacingly makes haggis. How could you do that menacingly? It's really good. Oh no, Sam, Sam, your chat got auto-modded because you had an unfortunate spelling mistake where you wrote wrapped but without a W and only one P. It's alright, I'll let it go because I know what you're trying to actually say. heads, stomachs, and things left in the ground for a few months. Yeah, like, well, I was gonna say Icelandic, but not just Icelandic. Norwegian dishes are like fish that has been rotted in a controlled environment. And in Iceland, I think they do the same with whale, I think. I don't know. I've eaten whale before a couple times. It's actually kind of good. Not my favorite though. It's very strange. Oh, it's alright, Sam. Don't worry about it. We know what you mean. Shark, yeah. I've eaten shark before, but as like fish and chips. I don't think that really counts.
New follower.
Dolphino, thank you so much for the follow. I've never eaten dolphin. It was the comment about the whales that got you hooked, wasn't it? You're like, yeah, fuck those whales. I have no idea, LG. How do you cut? Wait, hold up. How do you cut a meat with another meat? I mean, I guess it's a minced meat, but it was just like a fillet, so I don't think you can do that unless it's spliced in a laboratory, perhaps. It's alright, Sam, don't worry. Neeps and teddies too. No, LG, it's just, in some places shark is served in fish and chips as the fish. I guess technically sharks are fish, so it's not wrong. You might be onto something that there is. Chimeras? I don't know. I guess nothing would surprise me these days after all the things I've seen in all these years. Definitely that there is. Considering they officially did the first, like, clone that survived, what was it? Dolly the sheep? Wasn't that like in the 90s? I am sure they've got all manner of depraved horrors that they've already done in some laboratory somewhere. Honestly. They've probably done it for decades. I feel like the pilot fish are too small, Sam. The sharks just like want something a bit more substantial. Or maybe they like the way that the little tickly kisses that the pilot fish give them feel. Maybe sharks just want to be loved too. That would be a great audio premise. A tiny pilot fish listener and his big shark girlfriend. Maybe Sam, I don't know. Maybe she shouldn't have lived at all. Hello, Bonsai, how are you doing today? A monkey with 2 sets of DNA, that sounds like a bad movie, or the premise to a bad zombie movie or something. Leah, well, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Big shark lady, yes. You heard me right, Archmage. I am just about going to wrap things up here. I'm currently looking for someone to raid. I'm doing well, Bonsai. Thank you for asking. It had DNA that made spots on its body green. Oh God, that's a bit morbid. I feel like doing experiments on monkeys, well, experiments on any animal, but experiments on monkeys particular is a bit fucked up. Like, they're only a few steps away from us, right? Mind you, I'm sure a number of governments probably have a bunch of humans locked up somewhere to do tests on, don't they? Wouldn't surprise me. Cute, Sam. Thank you, Vulcan. I'm just looking, I'm trying to see who to raid. It's always hard to tell if someone's alive or if they're replaying a VOD. I need to work it out, because sometimes people do it without labeling it as a rerun, and that is confusing. Let's see. I just bumped into your ear. I do apologize. My stomach's upset because we were talking about food. Now I'm really hungry. Oh God. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Alright, serious now. I'm just gonna check the audio quality of the stream. Oh. Huh? Buttercup, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, me too, Sam. Oh crap, that's not what I wanted to open. Let me check this audio quality.
I just know it's Franklin's favorite.
Oh, okay. She's talking about Franklin's favorite. I don't know what that means, but let's go find out. We're gonna read Nixie the Vampy, who I'm not familiar with, but I mean, that shouldn't be a surprise. I don't know anything about anyone, so. I'm very boring. I tried to stay out of other people's business. Alright. Okay, there we go. Hello, it's Atsushi. God, I can't speak. I need to go and eat some dinner. I guess I gotta cook it first. Maybe next time, Velgo, we'll see. Hi, Insomnia. Yeah, just in time to say goodbye. I'm wrapping things up here. Alright, I will be back on Wednesday, this time, following my new schedule, so I hope to see you guys then, and thank you so much for coming and hanging out and entertaining me for a while. Thank you to everyone that subbed and followed, donated, cheered, and put up with me for this time. I hope you enjoyed being graced by my presence and my overflowing humility. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good one. Bye.